This comment from Richard is, showing an ideal 58 facet diamond in 2006 versus a star 129 in 2006 is like showing a Sony Triniton, the peak of the last generation of technology for TVs, versus a plasma TV today, right? Because even if the Trinitron is discounted significantly, it still is not the best technology and the best performing TV. And one of the things, as you can see, just like, as we say in our ad, just like advancement with cell phones, technological advancements have produced a brighter, round, and princess diamond. We have used technology. Everybody you know carries a cell phone, right? And if I took out my cell phone, I took it out for this presentation, but I could actually video you, and I could put it in the computer, and I could email India and show them that we're having this presentation. So people are aware. I got here this morning with a GPS system. I didn't know how to get to your store from the hotel, and I still don't know how to get to your store. All I have to do is punch in your address, and the directions were here. We're impacted by technology. So when people say, you know, what about the ideal diamond I sold them 5 or 10 years ago? And you can use cell phones, you can use TVs, you can use whatever it is. People understand how technology continues to make strides. And what has happened is technology now has enabled us to cut a better diamond and to visualize. And the analysis of it, again, we now have the ability to give a 3-dimensional analysis of every one of your diamonds. So every one of your diamonds, a star 129 comes with a traditional cert measuring color, clarity, proportions, symmetry, polish, and it also comes with a light performance cert measuring white light, color light, and scintillation, and we guarantee that every diamond will get high or very high for scintillation and white light and color light. Interestingly enough, and this was my lack of understanding, when we first started cutting the diamond, we have spared no expense. Every star 129 is laser inscribed, star 129 in the girdle. That is a much more important selling point to the consumer than it is for me personally. But I'm a manufacturer. I'm a wholesaler. I don't think about these things. But to the consumer, they love the fact that each diamond is star 129 with your identification, number from your cert. Great, great selling point. Well, one of the things, when we first started the process, we don't get excellent polish and excellent symmetry. And people feel that that's a negative. And I kept working with the cutters, and I'm saying, why are we not getting excellent polish and excellent symmetry? And they said, when they looked at me, they said, look at, again, we go back to the pavilion. We have broken up the pavilion facet into thirds, and then we have halved. So if you take a look at these, especially when you get to a 1 carat, 3/4 carat size diamond, think about how small those facets are. They can only let the polishing wheel touch that diamond for a minimal amount of time. Otherwise, they're going to mess up the alignment of the diamonds. And basically, what determines the brilliance of a diamond is it's not just the addition of new facets, it's the crucial alignment of those facets. So what our objective is for every star 129, you get high or very high, again, for white light, color light, and scintillation. If it doesn't, it gets rejected. We are not telling our cutters to focus on the symmetry and polish. We do not get poor symmetry or polish, but we're not going after excellent. And as research has shown, as we've talked about, you can't see the difference between excellent and very good polish. You can't see the difference between excellent and very good symmetry. We have made a bigger issue of that as a trade, and the relevant importance of those two component parts than the reality when you measure in a laboratory, the relevance of those two component parts compared to the overall performance of the diamond is not that strong.